sun peeks over the horizon. Your excitement builds. The animals in the field start to stir. The forest comes alive with sounds. The sunlight glimmers off the lake, and the mountains start to shed their morning fog. So load up your favorite ammo, grab a few buddies, and head out to make some memories. And tell the rest of the world that you've gone hunting.
Hey guys, it's Big Sexy with Big Sexy Outdoors. If you guys want your bucks big and sexy like me, you guys gotta get yourself some of this product. Big Sexy by Domain. This stuff is rich in radish, material that will just grow your horns, keep your deer here, and make your hunting season fantastic. Get yourself some.
All right, there you go.
I like how you threw that in there.
That's right, baby. I told you you got to use it, right?
We shot a commercial for Big Sexy by Domain. We shot them a commercial and sent it out. They loved it. I got a lot of good feedback on it. I don't know if they're going to use anything with it or not, but we send about 6 commercials over and a blooper reel.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get Chris to show the blooper reel at the end. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
So guys, I'd like to welcome Cameron from CH Fishing.
Thanks for having me.
And what we're going to do, we're going to jump in on our first 2 minutes here like we always do. We're going to jump in and have our photo contest. And being Cameron's our guest tonight, Cameron's going to pick the winning photo.
Yep. All right, let me pull those up. Just take me 1 second. Yeah. Okay. It's yelling at me. It hates me today.
It's all right. I feel how it feels sometimes.
You're just mad because I showed the video. You'll get over it. You'll get over it. Because you weren't expecting that one, were you?
I wasn't expecting it. That was pretty good.
That's right, baby. I tell you what. Okay, share, screen, window, and pictures. Pretty pictures. Tell me
you're slacking today. You're usually way ahead of your game.
Look, because you got me making a 20-foot by 30-foot friggin' picture.
That's true. I was doing that. Thank you, Ren. Thank you, Ren.
Oh, Ren, wait until you see the bloopers. Just wait. You thought he was mad when I played the stinger? Wait till you see the bloopers.
Oh, Ren, you don't want to see them.
Yeah, you do. You do. It's hilarious. So, yes, first we have.
So this week's contest was picked by JJ Anthony from last week, Jet, Anthony, and JJ. And their contest title was Big Bucks. And honestly, we did not get the feedback I expected. I thought that opened it up so big that it would never stop. And I think we only got 13 or 14 photos. I was a little bummed. This is probably one of the ones I was really bummed about. But let's show them. Let's see what we got.
Okay. I like that one.
It's a big-ass buck there.
Yeah. How'd you like to have that in your yard?
Nice buck.
Mm-hmm. That one's even fat. Look at that.
Now, I got to tell you guys this. So that buck, that was that girl's first buck ever. So that's a really nice buck to put on the ground as your first buck.
Tommy's was half of this one, right?
Yeah.
Had a third of a
Yeah.
buck.
Yep. There's a nice one. That's just a good picture, honestly.
Yeah. I might steal that. No, I'm kidding.
Honestly, I mean, go ahead. There's no rights to it. It's JJ. I know the guy. I'll message him.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they send us photos, like I told them before, they give us rights to them, which are, they're good photos.
Yeah,
It's not like we're doing anything dumb with them. They're good photos.
That one there I would have put in the game. Yeah.
Well, put it in the game. I'll talk to him. There's a pig.
Yeah.
Anytime Bill Runkle's involved, I'm telling you now, anytime Bill Runkle's involved, they're pigs. I don't know what he does. I mean, I think I see some corn hanging off of that one's nose or something. But Might be some deer cocaine or something on the tip of that one, but there's something about where that man hunts that he kills big bucks. I'll tell you.
I thought you were calling Bill a pig for a second. I'm like,
Well, there might be cocaine in his nose too. There's a nice buck.
yeah.
The title that came with that picture was my dad's. I believe it was 11 point. It's 11 point or 12 point.
There you go.
There's another nice buck.
Yeah, I wouldn't throw that one away.
Yeah, I don't think there's one on here. That kid holding that little spike buck, I wouldn't have thrown away. There's a dandy. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. That's the one I thought looked a little like Booper.
Yeah. That guy, dude, that guy is in our contest every week, man. I love having him.
Good.
Him and his wife. They submit stuff every week.
Good.
That's a pretty simple picture, but a really nice picture, laying in the leaves like that.
Yeah. And that is the last one.
Well, Cameron, they're up to you. If you need to see another photo, if you need to compare one or two or what you need, you got to tell us what you need.
I think I'm going to go with the one with, I forget which picture it was, but there was two guys in it, a real big buck. Yep,
This
that
one
one
here?
right there. Yep.
All right.
Bill again.
So, Bill, that was submitted by Bill or Mike Runkle. They're brothers. It was submitted by one of them, too. You are tonight's photo contest winner, and that will be on the back page of our Facebook page for the week. And also, anybody that didn't know this, we now have our website up and started. So that will be also posted to our website as this week's winner.
Yep.
So website is up, Ren. Cameron, before we get started and it go to the end and we end up forgetting to do this because we did it last week, I don't want to forget. Do me a favor. Pick us a title for next week's contest.
Big fish.
Big Fish. I like that title. That's a good title. Let me write it down here so I remember. I'm going to put your name aside it.
That used to be my stripper name.
That would make a good name for that, really.
Yeah.
So, Cameron, tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a catfish guide on the Susquehanna River out of Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania. And I also paint custom lures and do custom orders and stuff on that. Other than that, I just fish a lot. Every chance I get, I'm on the water, no matter if it's guide trips or just out fun fishing. I fish local tournaments out of the marina and stuff normally as well. Pretty much just love to fish. I'll hunt every season as well, but fishing is what I'm more into.
Now, so one thing I was really intrigued by when you and I first talked, and we've been talking, I don't want to say a lot, but we talk periodically and keep in touch. And the one thing that intrigued me dramatically is, so you run your own guide service, and
Yep.
How old are you? Tell the people how old you are. I love this part.
I just turned 22.
So I absolutely love that. So anybody that says they can't do it is lying. You can do it.
Yes, sir.
This guy, I watch his stuff on TikTok. I watch his lure videos. So I guess let's start with your lures, Cameron. I see you're really big into painting your lures. Matter of fact, they're on your table there. I see them sitting on your table.
Yeah, I've got a few here.
So you send us some pictures of your lures, and I know Chris broke everything down in a file. So let's start into your lure file. And let's show the people some of your lures. You can tell us about them. Now, before we start, Cameron, how can they buy your lures? Let's get that out there for them. Where can they buy your lures?
Pretty much any of my social medias. I don't have a website currently, but if you message me on all my social medias, just CH Fishing, pretty much what I have in the title here. If you guys just message me on there, and I'll get back to you right away.
Okay. I know a guy that designs websites if you need them, just saying. See that guy underneath me?
Yeah.
He's always looking for work. That guy down there. So tell us, you hand painted this?
Yeah, I paint that with an airbrush, all of them. All the lures you'll see, I paint with an airbrush and then clear coat it and then put hooks on it and everything like that.
So this is a sunfish, right? I don't even need to look
Yep,
at this. We
yep,
got a bluegill here.
yep.
Okay.
It's a bluegill
And
pattern.
I was looking at a bunch of yours and your pictures you sent, and honestly, some of these are really cool. Now, I actually watch you make this one on TikTok.
Yeah, that's my best seller right there. That's a fish catching machine on our river.
So you catch a lot of fish in the Susquehanna with that one?
Oh yeah, won me and a couple buddies multiple tournaments last year.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Now, what does that replicate in the Susquehanna River?
Crawfish in the spring and fall get that red orangish color, and that's pretty much about what I would say it replicate.
So it's more the color of the crayfish that it replicates versus actually a fish itself.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, I get that. I can see that easy in the colors. There's another sunfish. I'll tell you, that
That's the same
sunfish looks
sunfish,
real.
just a
Let
different
me tell you
angle.
what. Yeah, zoom in on that. That really looks good. Look at the yellow belly and the tint of the shade of blue in the head, bluish green, how it comes down into the stripes. I tell you, if you painted that, that's a good job. That really looks good. I'm digging that. I'll tell you what, I'm digging that big time. And I try not to look at too much stuff you send before we get live.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like
No.
I don't like knowing too much, so I'm kind of with the people as we go through it.
Uh-huh.
Now, where do you get like the bodies and the and stuff for it?
The blanks I just order online as a clear, just a all clear blank, and then I paint them white, and then a bunch. That one is actually a crazy amount of colors layered over the top of each other to get that effect on that bluegill one.
I can't get over how
You've
real
got
that
you've got purples in here into greenish brown camel kind of a thing with orange and
Yeah,
yellow going
there's a
there.
bunch of colors layered under that greenish brown to get that effect there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you clear coat these, with a special lacquer?
Yeah, yep. It's called KBS Diamond Clear, and I just dip it in there slowly and pull it out, and then let it sit for a couple days to dry and really harden up, and then they're good to go.
The reason I ask is I know everybody's going to want to know the quality of your lures. They look beautiful. So one thing people always ask, I know when we had Mike on for Possum Creek Flies, one thing they were all the viewers were intrigued in was the quality of his fly. They loved what they looked like, but they were intrigued in the quality. So the reason I asked, what clear coats and what things is not to be nosy. It's because I want people to see the quality of material you use.
Yeah, yeah. I also use
Um,
all stainless split rings, and the hooks are VMC extra sharp hooks. They're super good hooks.
Now, what do you charge? I know there are probably vary, but give me a array of what you're looking at.
So any crankbait or jerk bait will be $10, and then like a custom swim bait like that trout he just had up for a second, that's obviously going to be more. So bigger baits will be more, but yeah, that one will cost you about $20-$25 depending on what blank I painted on. That's like an 8-inch musky glide bait. Actually, I think it's 9-inch.
I will tell you that thing is awesome looking. Now, I'm assuming that's a 2-piece.
Yeah, so it breaks in half there and it'll swim with it. And there's tails and stuff that gets put on that as well.
That's pretty neat, honestly. That's pretty cool. Can you make them in little ones?
Yep, right there is in a jerk bait.
Oh, there's one right there. I wouldn't mind something like that for trout fishing.
Yeah, I've painted that in a real small, like 2-inch blank as well. I don't think he has a picture of that, but that's more of a bass size jerk bait there. But I can paint it in any size jerk bait you want.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'd be interested in get that in a rainbow and a brown color. I know we do well with them two colors when we trout fish.
Yeah, yep.
There's another badass looking lure. Man, does that look good? And that's another 2-piece. So that sucker's
Yeah.
like this the whole time.
Yep. Those look really realistic in the water. The way they swim, they're pretty cool.
That's neat. There's the
There's
brownie.
a brown trout. Yep.
Yeah, I'll definitely get with you. I'm interested. At least, of course, they'd have to be shallow divers because trout streams normally ain't super deep.
Yeah, I have a few blanks for trout streams.
But I'd be interested in a brownie and a rainbow. Now, what does that represent? A walleye?
So there's a certain darter in our river that will come up to the dams and stuff in the spring when the bass come up to the dams real heavy, and they look almost identical to that. So that's what that replicates.
Looks good. I just wasn't sure what it replicated.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's a crankbait, and it's almost the same pattern as the last.
Yeah, that's just an all red.
Now, are these here? Are those 2-piece? Are they rubber, or are they actually?
No, that's a hard plastic bait.
So they're still hard plastic in that 2-piece.
Yep.
I've seen them where they're rubber, so that's pretty cool that they're hard plastic. So anybody watching, I mean, he does all this work himself. If you guys check him out on TikTok, I see a lot of his work on TikTok.
Yeah, I'll be posting pretty heavy on TikTok. I've been trying to go live there, but my Wi-Fi is not the best. They're actually coming out to fix it tomorrow. Well, hopefully fix it tomorrow. So I'll be on live there a lot, painting and stuff.
We got to get on there together. We can have some fun.
Yeah, for sure.
I know one thing Chris and I like to do. We like to laugh. I told Chris, accept any follower you can, even if they're ugly. I said, you can't just have the hot ones, Chris. But no, I said, anybody, I said, even if they're fake, accept them, then you can go live.
Yeah.
After so many,
Yeah.
That's a musky lure there. I have one that looks just like that. Different color, but exact same replica otherwise.
Yeah.
Wait, that's neat looking. Looks like a shad almost.
Yeah, the smallmouth love that color pattern for me. It's my favorite color jerkbait right there.
Yeah, that's sharp. So Ren, I know Ren watches this live. Ren, you and Seth, you guys check these out, man. These are going to be a big deal for you in your upcoming tournaments. And I guarantee if you reach out to Cameron, he'll hook you up with what'll work.
Oh, yeah.
So those are sharp.
Those, yeah.
Those are sharp, Cameron. I want you to know. I think they look fantastic. And again, I watch a lot of your TikToks just because I like watching you paint them.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I actually just started today. I have it here. I started putting logos and stuff on the baits as well. So that's something new that I'm gonna be messing around with.
So you're telling me you might just ship out a Big Sexy Outdoors one, is what you're saying, and send it out?
Yeah. If I can get it to look all right. I just messed with it with mine today, and it looks pretty cool.
I'm excited for that. I had another guy say they were going to send us a spinner with the blade, that the blade set it. And I said, man, send it. I'd love that. I'd hang that up here on the wall with the other stuff we have.
I'll have a booth set up this year at the Great American Outdoor Show in Harrisburg with a bunch of lures and my catfish guide service and stuff. So I'll be busy till then.
Oh, that's something I want to get with Chris on, and it's kind of off topic from you, but we got that board game coming out, Gone Hunting, and I tell you what, I can't get off of work. I know I can't, but I wanted to say something to Chris about getting out there and setting up out there at the Sportsman Show with that board game. I'll bet you that'll sell like hotcakes out there.
Oh yeah. It's a 9-day show.
I'll get some big sexy gear in. I'm telling you, it'll sell like hotcakes, that stuff out there.
when I talked to the guy last year, he said they sold 180,000 tickets into that door in the 9-day show.
So, Chris, if you're listening, I know you disappear on the screen and do behind the scenes stuff, but if
Yeah,
you're
sorry.
listening, that's something to really get into for that board game and puzzle. I'll bet you'll sell every one there.
Yeah.
Like, no joke.
Well, you got to remember, as far as this September goes, it's the pre-order stuff, so we won't have anything for sale there.
Well, we don't have to sell them there. You can get out, just say to stand up for 1 or 2 days and do pre-orders.
Yeah, we could have the
as long as you have your sample game there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we could have the laptop there and just let them sign up right there, right?
Boy, that's what I'm thinking.
All right.
But Cameron, the one thing I was really intrigued by when we started talking, I love the flathead fish. I am hooked. Dave has got me absolutely hooked. So, Chris, I know somewhere in that folder you got. Yeah, there you go. So here's some of his guide trips, right?
Yeah, some of them are guide trips. Some of them are just me out there having fun. Some of these pictures are actually from some catfish tournaments, mainly guide trips and just out there having fun though.
So some of these fish are just, I'm huge and that rod setup. So I'm in love with that. Now, do you catch a lot of flatheads during the day like that?
In the colder weather, I will. This time of year, not so much.
But you do in the colder weather?
Yes. In the colder weather, I'll catch them during the day.
Now, I got that next picture, Chris, you got to pull up. We can't wait. So how big was this fish?
Well, it broke our scale at 53 pounds, so I can't tell you exactly, but I think it was bigger than that.
Wow. That broke the scale at 53 pounds. Now, you being a guide, what's the biggest flathead in the Susquehanna River?
The biggest one that was like in there,
what's the
or
record?
That was caught?
No, that's caught in record.
The certified record's 56.11, I want to say. It's somewhere in that area. But there was a 58 caught last year in a Catfish Mafia tournament, and it was never certified because the game warden wasn't there. Now, see, this is a very controversial subject because they said the reason he got the letter in the mail that the reason it was not certified wasn't because it wasn't weighed on a certified scale, because it was. The tournament scale was certified through the PA Fish and Game Commission, that it was a certified scale. The reason it was not certified, what the letter said that he got in the mail, was that there was no game warden present to identify the fish, even though they saw hundreds of photos of the fish, that it was very easily identifiable. And they called the game warden, and, you know, they're only there when their business hours are open. So they're not going to send someone out on a Sunday morning at 7 in the morning when the tournament's over. So they wouldn't send anybody out. So they would have to keep that fish alive till Monday when they open up. And they just decided to release the fish instead of trying to keep it alive for that long.
Well, them flatheads live for days. Things now that's a big flathead. I don't know what kind of container you'd put that in to hold it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But they live for days. I mean, I think it would be at risk. I mean, worst case, I guess I'd have to eat it. But that would definitely be worth, I think, trying to hang on to for a day for a record like that. That's 58 pounds. That's immense.
Yeah.
Man, now I got to beat that. You see what you just did? Now you made me have to beat it. Now, what do you use out there? And you don't have to tell us what you use. You don't have to. Just conversation.
Normally, my go-to bait, if I am going out on a guide trip, I'll fish 6 rods. Normally, if the water temperature is above 50 degrees, I'll be fishing 3 cut bait rods with cut fall fish, suckers, stuff like that, and 3 live bait rods with either bullhead catfish, green sunfish, rock bass, some live fall fish, stuff like that.
Okay. Now, what do you seem to have the most luck on, or is it all pretty even?
For flatheads, normally a bluegill alive is my best bait. For channel cats, it's normally cut up fall fish.
That's what I found. I found the same thing. you get yourself, and I mean, I found that you can use them little ones. But if you got one the size of your hand, those seem to be the better ones. For some reason, them
Yep.
fish are super aggressive. Now, there's some channels.
That was a big channel. That was a 12-pound channel there.
Is that what that was? 12 pounds?
Yep.
Wow, that is a big channel. We've caught some big ones down there where we go. There's a big one. Boy, that looks like a monster.
That was caught the same night that we caught that 53 that broke the scale.
And what was that, about 30, 35?
About 35, yeah.
Man, that's a big fish. I love seeing them flatheads, man. There's something about them. When I see them come through the water and they're real big like that, there's an excitement that just, I mean, it's just, I was out with a Barbie rod last weekend trying to catch them on Barbie rods. I'm not lying. Didn't you see the video I posted?
Yeah, I saw them. I actually just watched that YouTube video today. Ren Outdoor Show is February 4th to the 12th, I believe.
2 channels there.
Yep, both doubled up channels. We actually had a triple up, but they missed the third one.
There you go. Pops is right. He said, put it in the bathtub.
Yeah.
That's all you could do with a fish that big, honestly. Now, is that the same guy?
Yeah, yep.
Well, he caught some dandies, didn't he?
Yeah. That was actually a different night.
Oh, he came back again, huh?
Yeah, that right there, that's a funny story. That's one of the biggest ones I've caught out of Selinsgrove on a guide trip. That was a 30-pounder on the button. That was that kid's first ever catfish.
Get out. First ever in a 30 pounds.
I said, buddy, you have no idea what you just caught for where we're sitting right now, and that's your first ever catfish. That's pretty cool.
Man, that's a pig. I bet you he was excited, huh?
Yeah, they were excited.
The size of these things. Now, is it me or does that one look like it had some big war wounds?
That one was caught near spawn, so that's what that is most likely from.
Okay. I just said I don't think I've ever caught one with the reddish on it. The red look like sores on it.
Yeah.
Another channel cat double.
Yep. Lots
Look
of
like
them.
brothers. I'm assuming they were brothers by the look.
Yeah, they were brothers. It was the boy on the left's birthday.
And there's a daytime flathead.
Yeah, that was a 20-pounder. That was pretty cool to watch. That kid in the orange shirt there, he caught that one. It was pretty cool to see him reel that in.
Was he hoofing like he was marlin fishing?
Yeah, that was his biggest fish he's ever caught. So it was pretty cool.
That's always awesome when a kid like that gets a chance to catch something big, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a what is that? Is that a flathead? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a flathead. Yep.
Just dark on the top, but I can tell by the side it's a flathead. Oh, did you catch that at night, huh?
Yeah, on a live bluegill.
Really?
Yep. I was like,
never
what is that?
I've never caught a muskie. I want one.
That's actually a northern pike.
Is that what that is a pike. Yeah, look at this. I didn't even take notice of that.
That was in our river near Selinsgrove too.
That's awesome. I'll tell you what, you got some big fish, brother. Oh,
big old channel.
That's a big channel. Did you weigh that?
Yeah, that was 14 pounds.
Ooh, that's a big channel there.
Yeah. I actually caught my biggest channel earlier this year in the spring, right when it was like, I think it was March. It was super cold outside still. I had a heater going on the boat and everything. 16 pounds, 2 ounces. It's my biggest channel I've ever caught.
Dude, that's a big channel. There's a pig. Just look how fat that thing was.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
that
get
was
over the girth. The girth, it don't even look like it's that long. It's the girth.
no, yeah, it wasn't that long. It was a balloon.
His hand on that, you can see the flubber just like rolling over it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was a big fish.
That's awesome. So that's pretty cool, man. I'll tell you, I love seeing especially young kids catch fish or shoot something, and they've never done it. I just think that's tremendous. Cameron,
Yeah,
so tell everybody what you charge for your trips.
for a guide trip, for 4 hours it's $350, 6 hours $450, and 8 hours $550. That's for up to 2 people, and then I can have a third person on the boat for an extra $50.
So you can basically take 3 people out for say at 350, that would become 400.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Now, what kind of boat do you use?
There's an 18-foot G3 with an 80 horsepower jet Yamaha on the back of it.
And the jet, tell everybody why you got to use a jet in a river, because a lot of people don't know if they don't fish Susquehanna River.
Yeah, that's true. If you go down from the boat ramp where I put in, if you go down from it, right now there's about 4 inches of water. Like, you got to run a chute that's about as wide as my boat, and it's only about 4 inches of water. And if you had a prop, I mean, you are not getting below that. There's just no shot. Even some guys in jets, I've watched total boats there multiple times. But if you don't know how to run a boat right, you're not gonna get around.
Now, I know about where you go. I don't know exactly, and I don't need to know. But are you on the rocky side? Or are you on the? There's one side that has a lot more rocks than the other side. Are you on the rocky side, or are you on the other side?
I fish both. I
Both.
put in on the non-rocky side, but I'll fish both sides.
I know I found that them catfish like to lay in them rocks a lot.
Yeah. I'll fish if the river's up a little bit. I'll put it in Sealands Grove, and I'll venture my way down to about the Nakia Falls. That's about as far down as I'll go on a guide trip.
Then I gotta ask this because I just think it's cool. You ever try to get out and noodle one?
I have not.
You ever thought about it?
I have, and I also thought about the snapping turtle that I'm going to reach my hand into.
See, that's what I always say. I'm not the only guy that says that. Everybody says about doing it, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Everybody's answer to me is, well, they do it where there's alligators, and I say, well, they're crazy.
Yeah, I've caught too many snapping turtles while catfishing in my catfish holes for me to want to get out and stick my hand down in there.
We seen one bow fishing, and I'm not kidding you. It's the size of a tire.
Yeah. I had a kid catch one on a guide trip the one time. It was huge. I'm like, he's like, what do I do? I'm like, just keep a hold of the rod. I'm not bringing this thing in the boat. I'll just get it off right here. I ain't bringing it in the boat.
So you cut it?
No, I just grabbed a pair of pliers and got it out.
Oh, dude, you should have took that home for snapper soup. Don't you like snapper soup?
No.
See, I don't need it either. A lot of guys do. Man, in our area, from Sunbury to Williamsport to even Lebanon County, these guys go nuts over that snapper soup.
Yeah.
But it takes, I don't know if you ever ate it, but it takes like a week to clean them out before you can eat them.
Yeah, and if I have to take that long to clean something out, I probably shouldn't be eating it. That's how I look at it.
All right, that's fair. That's a good way. I don't eat it, so I've tried 3 different kinds. I tried the white, the red, and then I forget what they call the other one. I didn't like any of them. I just thought they had a weird taste. Maybe it's because I knew what it was. So do you do your guided trips all year long?
Yeah, as long as there's not dangers on the river, I'll take anybody out.
Pops. Gators are afraid of me and Chris. They stayed in the pond. It definitely is. It's definitely cool what you do. And I got to tell you that when you first told me your age, that was probably the thing that intrigued me the most. I was intrigued that you are only going to be 22 years old and you have started your own charter business, and that you have made it a life goal to continue it. And I think that's tremendous. So I commend you for it. I'm 42, and I finally just started, teamed up with Chris here, and we just started trying to get together, hunting and fishing channel, and get things going, and doing these podcasts and now board games. And I mean, we're going long steps in a short distance, but here I am at 42 and I'm old with kids running around, and it's not as easy it would be if I was 21 or 22. And back then I believed now's my time,
Yeah. Yep.
So let me ask you this on that subject. Do you have any advice for any of these guys out there that are considering doing anything like you are?
Just got to go for it, man. You never know what can happen if you don't go for it. That's pretty much the biggest thing I can say is if you want to do something, do it. Don't hold back, and you got to go in full force. You can't half-heart it. You just got to do it full force, or you're not going to make it happen.
Well, that's good advice. I always say you can't fail if you don't try.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to put the effort in before you can say I'm going to fail.
Yep. Yeah, I work a job during the week, and then on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right now, I'm guiding. Within the next couple of years, I'd like to open that up full time. But when I get home from work, on the weekdays, I'll come home and I'll paint some lures and till about midnight, and then go to bed and wake up and go to work in the morning. I've been trying to paint a decent amount of lures every week because of that sportsman show. I gotta get a decent amount of lures for that, and I've been getting decent amount of orders from TikTok and stuff. So I stayed pretty busy with it.
I think that's great. I said I watch your TikToks. I watch them pretty faithfully. I won't lie to you. I'm not a big TikTok guy. Of course, we use it because you see how big it is.
Yeah.
TikTok is like tremendous worldwide. I mean, the amount of people on it are ridiculous. So of course we use it as well as you do. But it's amazing how some of the things you do on there. I mean, I watch you with your stencils, putting them on and giving your little brush strokes with it, and I'm like, oh my god, that's pretty cool. I'm not an airbrusher, never pretended to be. I actually am looking at. I was supposed to buy a gun the other day for $100. It was an old 1971. You couldn't change a choke, and I told Chris I was going to let him airbrush it. A big, sexy outdoors gun. Gonna give him a dibs at it, but I ain't gonna lie to you. The guy's just backed out on me and disappeared, so I don't know where he went.
I actually just picked up an airbrush for the first time about a year and a half ago now, and I've just taken with it and I ran with it and I worked and worked. I mean, I have a lot of lures down here that look like crap that I messed up when I first started, but the more I use it, the more I get happier with the stuff and how it turns out. And I'm in a couple like online stores. I was in Southside, but it wasn't worth it for me to do like the couple lures he was selling. It wasn't quite worth it for me, so I backed out of that. And now I'd rather do it on my own anyhow. I hate the wholesale and everything like that. I'd rather just try to sell on my own.
Well, one thing Chris and I talked about, now we didn't go into full discussion on anything, but we did talk about on our website getting some of you guys like Mike from Possum Creek and his flies, and getting some of you guys on our website with your links to order. And that way, if people want stuff, they can go in and click on it and go. It sends it right to you. We have nothing to do with any of it. We just kind of help support what you guys are doing. Of course, it always gives us some more stuff for people to look at, but it helps you guys in the same breath. And we're always about helping the same guy. I'm one of them big guys, and you scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's how this has to work, because in this industry and in this outdoor stuff, if we don't do that, it will never happen.
There we go. I think I'm back now. I had some internet troubles there or something.
It looked like you froze, but I still kept going because I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I could hear you. But I couldn't see anything. Oh,
I just said, I'm one of them guys. If you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I'm
Yeah.
big on that. And this outdoor stuff, if we don't do that, we'll never make it. I learned that you got to have more people on your team, and sometimes it takes multiple teams. You know what I mean? So we'll definitely, Chris and I will definitely talk more about it. I don't do anything without Chris. I can assure you that, and I don't make a rash decision. But
Yeah.
I talk more to Chris and some of the other guys, see what they think. But I definitely like to put Mike from Possum Creek Flies on. We really enjoyed having him. He really made some really nice stuff. Get him up on our website. People can order directly from him. If you'd be interested, maybe get you up there. Now we got somebody doing flies, somebody doing the Rapalas and the crankbaits, so that's a big deal. It gives us a little bit of people looking at our page to help you. That's all we gain from it, but you gain the business.
Yeah.
And we'll talk. Chris and I'll talk more about it, but something for you to think about. I'd definitely be willing to help you out that way. Look at it this way. Every time you sell something, the only thing you're doing for us is saying, if you go to Big Sexy Outdoors and click the button, you can order all my stuff. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And from there on, you make the profit, you make the money, you make the order, you do everything. So think about that. You said you don't have a web page up. We have one, and we can help you out. So I'm not putting you on the spot. I'm just giving you something to think about.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely think that over. Because like I said, right now I'm only just doing stuff through TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, mainly TikTok. I'll go live and stuff every once in a while, and then people will be like, "Hey, can I get this color?" And I'll paint it on live for them, and then they send me their address and I ship it out.
Right, and that's kind of the thing with it. Like I said, it just all it does for us is draw some attention. It doesn't really do anything for us. It just draws us some attention, but. Think about it, because I think it would benefit both of us, and we could kind of put you up your own link, your own thing to order and do from. So it's definitely something I want to talk to Mike from Possum Creek Flies about as well. I have his flies here. Somebody won them and has never claimed them. Chris, that was a month and a half ago, and they never claimed them. So Dave Barnes 622 got his. And then I had a woman who won our contest, and literally they're sitting here. We had a guy who won a cup. His cup's still sitting here. I can't force them to claim the prizes. If they sit here too long, I'm going to re-give them away.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
But
I'd be giving it to someone else.
It's not because I'm being mean. It's just I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've seen, we got predator calls. You ever see these things? We got a guy just donate a bunch of predator calls to us.
Uh-huh.
So these things, listen, you don't want to hear me use it, because I'm not good at it. But he gave us 5 or 6 of these. Honestly, they're pretty neat. So there's actually a video on this. Next week, I think we're going to share a video on these. So if you check these out, Cameron, they show you how to use them and stuff. Pretty neat. That guy's from Australia.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's going to come on the show. Him and his buddy Matt, who actually lives in Arizona, I think Matt lives. So they're looking to come on the show. We got a couple people here looking to come on. It's a big deal for us. Chris, you got any questions for Cameron? I know you kind of sit in the back and let me do all the talking, because I'm really good at talking, but
No, you talk a lot. No,
I know. I'm good at it.
No, honestly, what was going on this time was, remember that, and I don't want to say too much about the picture, but the picture you wanted,
Yeah.
almost crashed my whole system because it was that big. So I'm going to have to work. No, it's not your fault. I'm going to have to work a way to get it from, it was like 130 gigs for the picture. Okay. It was giant, but I did want to ask you, I just got this. Okay. I don't know what you use, but I saw people were making these, and now if I could get it out of here, but it's a tankless airbrush. I don't know what, I was just wondering what you used, because it's just real simple, simple airbrush. But what do you use for it?
Wait, I don't want to interfere. I'm the middleman, but tankless as in no air?
Well, this is the air compressor, and it's battery operated.
Oh, okay. So that's a built-in. You put batteries in. It's a built-in compressor. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you charge it. You don't put batteries in.
Yo,
But
you know
yeah.
what I meant, smart ass.
Well, better a smart ass than a dumb shit. What? So yeah, no, I was just wondering what setup you were using. That's all.
Oh, so
So
he
I
does
just-
use a hose.
I
This is
use
just-
a little hose too, and a lot of clips. Just do like a real mini air compressor though. It's only like 5 gallons,
Yeah.
and it's real quiet. Like when I'm painting on live, you can barely hear it, and it's right under my table here. It's just a real small little thing.
Nice. What's your favorite paint?
I mainly use the Createx airbrush.
Okay.
paints. Another good one that I found, it's called Bait Blast. It's actually
Gotcha.
more of it's a fishing lure company. Do It Molds. They make a
Yeah.
bunch of stuff for bait makers, but they came out with that line of paint, and that stuff sprays really well. It's thinned down quite a bit, so it's
Yeah.
already pretty thin. You don't have to thin it at all, and it'll spray through your gun very well out of the
Nice.
gate.
Okay.
You're intriguing him, Cameron. You're losing him. Look at his face. You see this face right here? He's already thinking about what he's going to airbrush tomorrow. Look,
Well, yeah, I got to take it apart for tonight, but yeah.
I can already see it in his face. You're going to see him tomorrow. He's going to look like he was in the army with face paint on. He's going to have it all over himself, forehead.
Hey, you just imagine this when you're ready to go out hunting. If I don't put this on your head, you know what I'm saying?
Is that how we're going to put camo makeup on? We're just going to
That's what we're
airbrush it?
doing. You thought I was going to ask you? No, we're just going to do it.
I don't know if you've seen this, but Cameron's a Secret Service agent up there. I just seen him with the earpiece in. He was ratting you out. He's like, guys, this is what's going to happen. But no, I think it's cool what you do. I really appreciate getting on the show, honestly. So we are at our 47-minute mark, which honestly I can't believe because I honestly had no clue we were on that long.
Yeah, me either, actually, till you just said that.
I always tell everybody, Cameron, that it's actually a lot of fun because we're in discussion on things we didn't know.
Yeah.
And you know, that's why I don't get on 20. We used to get on 15 minutes before, ain't Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Then we get on 15 minutes before, and what we find out is I'm already asking you stuff I know the answer to, so our conversations are a lot less. And,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I really like it better the way we do it. It's something we learned. We do get some days we get a lot of viewers at once. Some days we don't get many live viewers, but we get a crap ton of viewers later. So
Yeah.
you know, we shoot to YouTube, Big Sexy Outdoors. We shoot to Laughing Rogue on YouTube, and we shoot to Big Sexy Outdoors Facebook page. So we do 3 lives, and when you do your views, you always got to add your views between the 3 because they all have different.
Yeah.
So you know, we average somewhere around 200 to 300 views a podcast, which is really good. You know, for just starting 6 months ago, Chris.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it was that long.
Yeah, it wasn't long.
I don't even think it was that long. No, that's pretty good views from what we've done our research on,
Yeah. For a podcast, yeah.
and we're pretty happy with it. I don't know if you know this, but we're teaming up with Marianne Outdoors. We got a lot going on out there. I'm working on with them guys. We're going to team up and shoot some videos out in Western PA, California, Pennsylvania. He just invited us out on a bird hunt. So I think we're going to go out and shoot a video out there. So we're pretty excited. And listen, if you haven't, I know you're a big bass fisherman, right? But if you haven't, check them out because they have some trout that will blow your mind. I mean, they have trout out there that are, what was that one he showed us? 28 pounds or something. I mean, he's got some trout out there that. So what he suggested to us is we come out and fish for 4 hours, and we come out and hunt for 4 hours. So I was pretty excited. Chris, is that good?
Oh my God, those cherry things are the shizzy.
I see you over there stuffing that in there. You're trying to hide it too, man. It ain't working, Chris.
No, man, I'm down. Those are that's my crack.
Cameron, tell him to share. Tell him to throw you one through the screen. But I hope you enjoyed being on.
Well, you can't leave yet.
Oh, we're not going to go yet. I know we're going to. You know what? Let's show this. Then we'll continue. Let's show. Chris got to show this blooper reel, and it's okay. I think it's funny.
Well, if you're going to get mad.
I'm not going to get mad. I think it's hilarious. Go for it.
Hey guys, this is Big Sexy with Big Sexy Outdoors. If you guys want your deer big and sexy, like me, here's what needs to happen. You need to go yourself and get yourself some. I just screwed the whole word up. Hey guys, this is Big Sexy with Big Sexy Outdoors. I got my hand on my hip. That's gay. Stop. Hey guys, it's Big Sexy with Big Sexy Outdoors. Hey guys, it's Big Sexy with Big Sexy Outdoors. Here to introduce you to this. If you guys want to make your bucks big and sexy, get this from this product is filled with kale, radish. And hey guys, it's Big Sexy with Big Sexy Outdoors. I thought about smiling and I lost it.
Sorry.
All right. Hey guys, it's Big Sexy with Big Sexy Outdoors. If you guys want your bucks big and sexy like me, you need this. Okay. Hey, just stay going. Hey guys, it's Big Sexy with Big Sexy Outdoors. If you guys want your bucks big and sexy like me, take it right in. This product is filled with radish, turnips, and kale. Another forage to keep your deer coming back more. Hey guys, it's Big Sexy with Big Sexy Outdoors. If you guys want your bucks big and sexy like me, then you're going to want to run out and get Big Sexy. I just stuttered. Take rid of it. And you're going to want to go out and get yourself some Big Sexy by Domain. This product is filled with kale, vegetation, and other great. It's this product all night long. Hey guys, it's Big Sexy Outdoors. We're here to make you an incredible offer.
Red.
Big Sexy Outdoors. We're gay. According to your camera, I'm gay as hell right now. Hey guys, it's Big Sexy Outdoors. If you guys want your bucks, big and sexy. Okay, all right, I'm ready. This
He wasn't
product
ready.
is filled with kale, radish, and other vegetation to keep your deer coming back all season long.
This one. You're still going.
I forgot my words from that point. What a grow right here. Hey guys, it's Big Sexy from Big Sexy Outdoors. We are dumb as
Thank God for beeps. Thank God for beeps, man. I'm telling you. Camera, we spent hours trying to shoot.
Oh
that.
my God.
It was terrible. I mean, it was fun. I ain't gonna lie to you, it was fun, but it was terrible. At one point, we shot so here, I gotta tell you this. We shot the first video. It was perfect. Literally flawless. Chris is like, you're gonna want to see this, man. We ain't gotta shoot nothing else. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, that felt really good. I walk over, Chris plays it, never turned the volume on.
I never turned the mic on.
Everything after that was a shit show. Was an absolute shit show until like the last, I don't know what, 2 hours. We hit it in the last second hour or something it was. It was terrible. Last minute of the second hour, we finally hit one, and he's like, no more. That's perfect. No more.
It. Yeah. And that's right in the same spot where we keep seeing the bear. So I mean, either the bear was laughing and couldn't come get us, or
yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Well, the bear probably all the friggin' laughing we did. The bear probably thought we were hyenas. He was coming in to check us the hell out.
It felt bad for us.
But Cameron, listen, man, we really enjoy having you on. We're glad we appreciate you joining in on our contest and picking a winner. So, Bill, Mike, or Uncle, whoever it was, one of you two, I know you're brothers. We'll get that photo up here tonight yet. And Cameron has selected title to be Big Fish. So we'll definitely get that title up. And I have a bunch of names. I don't know if anybody remembers the deal, but the deal is you submit a photo. You can submit as many as you want, but your name one time. If you submit 5 photos, you only get 1 entry. And we put you on the wheel, and we spin the wheel on the first Monday of the month, which is this Monday coming up. And before we go, I have it laying here. Autumn, up there, honey. You want to grab that? On top of that for you, done. I know you're sitting here watching. My kid's sitting here watching the whole show, Cameron. They could give us views. Listen, they all own these phones, right? And they could give us free views, and they don't. They sit here and watch.
They sit here and watch.
Yeah.
What they think of the bloopers?
I don't know if she only came out because we were laughing, but she just showed up. So listen, I have one of these left. We sold a ton of these, but this is what we're going to give away. So it is an apron. Okay, I have one I've been saving to give away that I refused to sell. I had a couple people that wanted them. I told them I got to wait till I got more made. But this design is my 13-year-old daughter designed this. If you guys can see it really good. So it's deer horns, a deer skull with a hat on. And she made the brow tines, a fork and a spoon. Hunt, kill, cook, repeat. You can also find this design on t-shirts on our website. So if you go to our website and go to our shop store, the same design is on there. But that's going to be what we give away Monday. Yeah, there it is, Chris. That's her actual hand-drawn design. Go ahead, put that up.
I laminated it for you.
That's actually what we're going to give away. And Cameron, your name is on there at least once. I didn't go through my book, but I know your name's on there at least once. I know you submitted a photo, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I kept your photo. I'm gonna hang on to that because that was one of my favorite. If you would have won if it was up to me. It wasn't up to me. But I absolutely love the photo. And actually, Cameron, before we go, let's show your photo because we have to show that again. I thought that was one of the coolest sunset photos. I'm going to send it to Chris right now to pop up. It was one of the coolest sunset photos that I personally, I just thought it was awesome. And I can't lie that awesome is probably the word only word I have for it. Chris, tell me if you got that. And also, before we go, as we're ending here, guys, Chris, do you have a video clip we sent of a little girl missing a buck? Let's show that. So we did buck pictures, and one of the things we got, I said I'd show at the end for her was, so this little girl, Cameron, here's your photo. I absolutely love that. Was that taken at Susquehanna River?
Yes.
Now, did you selfie that or did someone take it for you?
No, my phone was in a tripod. I did that myself.
I absolutely love that photo. I want you to know that's going to come flying up somewhere on our page as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem.
I absolutely love that. If I had to pick the winner, that would have been my winner, just so you know. I'd have gave it to you. But we have a buck. There it is. You want to turn the volume on, Chris? Or I don't know if there is any volume. So this is a real nice buck, guys. And little girl named Ariana missed it. If you watch, this buck's going to come in here and stop. And look, they're zooming out to show you she's there, leaning over. It's a little fuzzy because we blew it up to show you. See her? And
it restarted.
Yep, and it's gone after that. But when we were asking for our buck photos, sometimes we get videos. And, of course, we can't put a video on our background page, but we always try to show their videos. So I didn't want to leave tonight without keeping our word that we show that. But that's all I got for tonight. You guys got anything else you want to share? Cameron, Chris?
Nope.
I'm good, baby. Where are they going to find you? If they want to get a charter, where are they going to find you at?
You can just type in, if you Google search CH Fishing Guide
Chris,
Service,
I did send you a link.
I did
send you a link.
Oh, okay. There's one, like fishingbooker.com.
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Let me go into the comments. Put that here. There we go.
All right. So now, Cameron, we shared it in the comments, so anybody that watches this video can find you in there. Hit that link, and it'll take them right to you. Okay, so we wanted to make sure we do that. Chris, before we end, maybe you want to just throw that up on the screen once.
Yep. Just gotta give me a second. That's fine.
That way it pops up.
I
at
found
least
another
once.
one. Chfishing.business.site.
Yeah, that's the same one. That's a different website, but that's me too.
Okay. Then we'll do that one.
So we're going to share both of them for you.
There's
And
the one tab.
we are definitely going to pop them on the screen before we go. Yeah. So I don't have any more questions. I do know this. I appreciate like heck having you on. Oh, there you go, Chris. Way to show his website for him. Great job. No, seriously, I mean that. Like, that's what we want to do. We want to help the guy out. We want everybody to see it. We want him to know.
How's it feel being captain?
Pretty good, I guess.
That's right, baby.
Well, you're your own boss, right? Ain't that how that works?
Yep.
Now, I was looking, it says give a call, and I want to make sure that we put up your, there's your trip stuff. There's your trip information. Okay. ID and license verified. You can send messages. There we go. 20% deposit. That's standard. Yeah. 4.3 out of 5. What did that say?
Let's see. Captain was very knowledgeable about the river and targeted species catfish. My son and his friend and I enjoyed our evening fishing adventure. There you go.
Do you only do evening or do you do day as well?
Well, this time of year it's only evening. When it's colder out, I would do day trips.
Okay. All right. And you said this was the same thing,
Yeah, that's just directly to me.
and they can go right here to your Facebook thing. If you don't mind, I'll share that one.
Nope, that's fine.
Okay. Let me put that there. There you go. Yep, there's all your info to get a hold of you if they want to get out, and that's Big Sexy Outdoors sending me more messages.
I didn't send nothing this time.
It's always boob pics with you. I don't know what to do with you.
It's like they look like fish sometimes. I'm just sharing them.
All right, so that's what we have for it.
Well, I'm glad we showed that because that was one thing I really want to do for Cameron before we left. So, guys, if you guys didn't check him out, go watch this. Check out Cameron and CH Fishing. Does charters, makes awesome lures. I hope to work with Cameron some more in the future, especially that we're local. Contest is up. We'll get it posted. And Cameron, thank you very much for joining us tonight. I can't stress, without having new people on and sharing their interest in their things, it's what keep the viewers watching. So we appreciate having you. I can't say thank you enough, but we are going to call it a night.
Yeah.
And,
all right.
I'm sure you'll be on TikTok right after this. I know you. You're going to be on there. I see it coming.
I will.
He's already set up.
I knew it. Listen, man, peace out. God bless. Have a great night, guys.
Yep, you too.